Hello everybody out there and welcome back here with the future once again, and this time I have a retro showcase and review for everybody today of another mint on card wrestling action figure. And my cutoff date for my retro showcase and reviews are 2001. I did the 2001 Val Venus figure not too long ago in the right to censor gear that's all mashed up from different parts. Jakks at its best, and that was a 2001, and I said I would cut it off at 2001 being the farthest I'll go back for retro, or the earliest, I guess the latest I'll go back, you would say. But anyway, with that out of the way, I had this 2001 WWF Jakks Pacific Sunday Night Heat Rebellion Series 3 Undertaker action figure. And the thing I love about this is it's the American Badass version. I didn't have, or never have I had, because we stopped collecting in 1999, which was the year that the Titantron Live figures launched, was 99, and they ran up to 2009. Actually, the 2009 ones that ran up till then, though, they stopped putting the devices in there, but they still had the Titantron Live, parts and everything all the way up to 2009. But I never did have any Titantron Live figures because we stopped collecting after they stopped the Bone Crunchers, and I collected the Hasbros before that. So when the American Badass came around, I never had an American Badass figure in my collection, and I never had one right now in my collection either. So this is the first time I've ever had an American Badass version Undertaker action figure, and being mint on card, I got it from the Fun Shop here in my local hometown. I hope to do a video there soon. Real cool people run it. After this whole COVID thing gets over with, maybe I can do a video showing off the inside there. Those are always fun to do, those little adventure videos. But yeah, it says right here on the back, get into the action, and that's what we're going to do here while checking out this mint on card WWF Sunday Night Heat Rebellion Series 3 Undertaker, American Badass version Undertaker, mint on card. And I also have another little gem here, hidden gem for this video. I picked this up lately, and this is my Yard Undertaker VHS. And this is actually came out in 2001 as well. When he converted to the American Badass, he actually started getting more realistic with this character and being more human. And he actually came out with this like little documentary of his career and stuff. And it was really cool because on the back it has all the phases of his career, which we'll look at here a little closer. But that's cool because I just got that too. So I figured might as well throw it in here and show that off too, because everybody knows I'm a VHS DVD collector. And that's in addition to my wrestling section. So I haven't had one. Picked up a new VHS from the thrift store or anything for a long time for wrestling. But yeah, I want to thank everybody who subscribed lately, dropped any comments, left any feedback. I really appreciate it. And now, without further ado, let's take a look at the 2001 Jakks Pacific WWF Sunday Night Heat Rebellion Series 3 mint on card Undertaker action figure. Let's check it out. Okay, so here we have the mint on card WWF Sunday Night Heat Rebellion Series 3. You can see there, Undertaker action figure. And you can see there that this had the real scan and the Titantron Live going on for it. The real scan technology had taken over by this time, where they were able to, digitally scan the face to make it look basically, just like the guy. So let's see how they did. I think they did a good job. It's a pretty good face sculpt. You can definitely tell that they had the real scan by this time. I really dig this figure, though, because this portrays, his American Badass look. And that right there is the American Badass attire that he wore when he debuted his American Badass attire in 2000. So I'm wondering before this if they made another Undertaker American Badass version. I'm thinking they had to have. But it's funny that they used that picture. But in the figure itself, Too bad he don't have a do-rag on or anything, because that would have been like the iconic American Badass. But he does have the hair pulled back in the ponytail, and it's more reddish, which is a lot different than any of my other Undertaker figures that I have. You can see the tattoos. By this time, Jakks had gotten really good on, detail, articulation, and paint. The bone crunchers were, before the real scan technology, they did what they could. But the funny thing about this figure, and I do not like it, mint on card, is having that big WWF 2000 tire in there. And, like, I don't know, there's blood on the tire and whatnot. Like, this tire is just crazy to have in there with Undertaker. It has really nothing to do. Undertaker has nothing to do with the big WWF 2000 tire. And this is a 2001 figure. I mean, you can even see here clearly it was 2001 by the time they made this figure, because on the back here, not only it's 2001 Jakks and 2001 World Wrestling Federation, but yet they threw a 2000 tire in there. And I know that 2000 tire came in a Bone Cruncher set, maybe towards the end of the line, or I don't know. I know that my brother had one of these tires. Maybe it didn't say 2000 on it at the time, but it might have. But I hate that tire in there. Being a mint on card collector, that is not a cool look for a mint on card figure, but nonetheless, it's the only American Badass version I have. So until I get a better version, he's definitely staying mint on card. But this would be one, because it's so damn ugly with that damn tire in there, that I would not be opposed to opening if I get another American Badass version of Taker, because this thing has seen better days as far as the card too. But nonetheless, it is carded and mint on card. And it is a badass version. American Badass version. You can see the orange behind it. Jakks never was well known for doing great cards. You can see down there, ages 4 and up, the choking hazard warning. Down here, you got your Jakks specific logo. Like I said, pretty worn out. Great corners and stuff, made in China. There's your Sunday Night Heat. World Wrestling Federation Rebellion Series 3. They did 4 series of Rebellion figures, by the way. And like I said, they ran from 99 to 2009. But halfway through, they stopped putting the mechanism in there. And the mechanism is right here on the foot, you can see. You put them in through the Titantron, and it would start playing their entrance music, which was a neat feature, but I wish they could have incorporated it into the bone crunching line and not stopped it, instead of having to change the figures completely. Because once they did that, I was pretty much done collecting, because I did not want to, me and my brother didn't want to start collecting a whole new line of figures that really weren't compatible with the bone crunchers, because these were way bigger and more articulated and whatnot, having all the joints and everything. I've showed off some of these Titantron Live figures before, but yeah, the card back, nothing too impressive, other than I do like the Sunday Night Heat, the old school Sunday Night Heat logo there, and the Undertaker being up there to the right is a pretty cool touch. But that damn tire in there, I could have went without. But as we go to the back here, where it gets kind of interesting, we see up here the following. You see right there, Tron. What's that say? Tron Ready, it says. Sorry, that was pretty small writing, but it says the following figures in this assortment activate these play sets. Excuse me, I can't talk today for some reason. Safety tested, ages 4 and up. Your Jakks logo, WWF sticker there, and the figures there. You had Jeff Hardy, Undertaker, and Rock. I guess they activated these certain sets. And then you had Austin and Triple H there too. So not too damn sure about that. They're pretty small, so kind of hard to see. But it says get into the action. And I like these little, cross sells to the figures here. Rebellion Series 3 there. So this is the rest of the figures in the Rebellion Series 3 line. And what's funny is on the back here, it shows Taker, clearly shows Taker. I don't know how you know, good it's going to come over here. But he's got a bandana on in that, you know, figure. I don't know how clearly you can see the bandana, but you can see it on there. I don't know how good it's going to focus in too close. Let's see here. But yeah, you can clearly see he's got like a bandana on his head in this picture. And obviously the figure never did, you know, come with any bandana. That I see anyway. And boy, is that really red back there. They really painted his hair out red in the back there. You can see on the ponytail. I don't know how good that's going to come over. I need a better camera with better focus on it for sure. But till then, this is working. But the other figures in the line here, you had none other than Kurt Angle in like a full jumpsuit there. You had Undertaker, of course. Stone Cold Steve Austin in his classic vest. Triple H in the old throwback cut-off shirt that he had. The Just Bring It shirt, Rock. And then Jeff Hardy, who's still going at it to this day. Him and... that looks like to be him and Taker pretty much. And Kurt Angle did wrestle lately, so I guess those three, you know, have wrestled lately. And then you have Jeff Hardy, the only one still going full-time, though. And then you had Finishing Move Series 3 here. Chris Benoit and Chris Jericho. Eddie Guerrero and Billy Gunn. And then you had Jeff and Matt Hardy doing finishers on each other. So, I don't know why they would have Jeff and Matt doing finishers on each other. Maybe it was after they turned on each other. I'm not sure. But those are pretty cool. I saw a Devon Dudley one with like Lita or somebody in there. Can't remember who it was. That's up at the store. I might have to grab that just for a showcase and review. The one with Devon. It's not too expensive for, you know what, they got two of them. I might be able to ask them, talk them down a little bit. But down here to the bottom, you have Rulers of the Ring Series 3. And some cool characters in this one. You had Perry Saturn. You had Stephanie McMahon, and it says, in effort to provide the greatest possible likeness, Stephanie McMahon Helmsley will not be Tron ready. So I guess she could not be Tron ready. So. And then you had Raven, one of my favorites. You had the RTC, right to censor Steven Richards there. Even Prince Albert and Eddie Guerrero. So that would actually be a cool series to get right there, because you have, you know, the Radicals in there. You have Saturn, and you have Guerrero, and then you got Raven in there, and he's got a Punisher shirt. Funniest thing about that is that I have a Punisher shirt on right now as well. You can see that. I don't know why you can see that, but a little bit of a coincidence there. But the way they wrote these things out on the back, not the easiest to, you know, read. But you got 12 plus, parental guidance suggested. You have your little complaints, if you had any complaints, to write them there. Jakks.com. All your copyrights. Your WWF logos, WWF.com. Your real scan. Barcode over to the left. Forgetting anything here? Safety tested for ages 4 and up in Jakks Pacific up to the right. All the Tron Ready stuff. But cool back. But yeah, I think overall, this figure is cool, other than, you know, being mint on card, having to have that tire in his hand. I'm not too much of a fan of that. But it's vintage, it's mint on card, and it's of the American Badass version of Taker. So yeah, I'm pretty much digging this because, like I said, I needed American Badass carded in the collection. So yeah, until next time, guys, make sure you hit that subscribe button, drop a comment down below, give me a like if you like what you see here. Oh, and let's check out this. This is my yard. I said I was going to check this out real quick before we go. While I'm talking, though. But yeah, make sure you hit that, you know, down there in the comments below. If you have anything to say on pro wrestling or the video itself, make sure you hit that comment section and drop a comment. Hit that notification bell to be notified for all my latest videos. But you see here it goes throughout all his years from, Western Mortician, Taker days with Brother Love up to, getting to the darker days. Then you have, Lord of Darkness. And then, up to when he fought Mankind, and then all the way up to his American Badass days. So it was a cool look into Undertaker's career at the time in 2001. And you didn't see this really anywhere after he converted back to the Dead Man at WrestleMania 20 when he took on Kane. He was buried alive as the Badass and reverted to that. But everybody saw this year that he went back to the American Badass character, coming out on the bike and everything in the Boneyard match at WrestleMania 36 against AJ. Really cool match. And he has this Last Ride documentary going too. And everybody should check that out, because The Last Ride is a really good documentary following Undertaker throughout his last few years. Hopefully, all he's been through. He's got a lot of injuries, had a lot of surgeries and whatnot. Hopefully he gets that one damn match that he keeps talking about on The Last Ride, if you've seen it, and he can bow out as the Dead Man, or the American Badass Dead Man, however he wants to go out. But it seems like he's back to this character right now, so this must be I'm sure this is a more popular figure right now, since people are probably trying to get American Badass versions of Taker like I was. But yeah, I actually got this before that whole return and everything, so... But yeah, if you haven't seen This Is My Yard, if you can find that anywhere, DVD or whatever, if you don't have VHS, it's really cool, worth a watch, or online. But yeah, until next time, guys, make sure you do all that I mentioned, subscribe, drop a comment, give me a like, hit that notification bell, and keep checking back for more videos, guys. And until next time, I want to say keep collecting out there. I have to say, because this is an Undertaker video, rest in peace, and peace out.